The last 3 years have revealed the extent to which Britain's quango state is out of control. That alphabet soup of executives and agencies that pursue their own agendas pretty much regardless of who is in office and pretty much regardless of public opinion. Those bodies that elevate diversity and equality as the sole aims of public policy, regardless of what their particular agencies were established to do. We've seen in the last 3 years that huge chunks of the permanent bureaucracy of Britain has more or less openly been working to frustrate the 2016 referendum result and to prevent Brexit from being implemented, or at least to prevent it from being implemented in any meaningful way. We've seen the civil service, we've seen the quangos, we've seen even elements of the courts dragged in. And more alarming than any of this, we've seen some low-level quangos engaged in the kind of persecution of prominent Eurosceptics that we would more normally associate with Russia or Turkey. We've seen frivolous and malicious cases, often brought over the merest technicalities against big leave donors by the Electoral Commission, by the Information Commissioner's Office, even, it seems, by HMRC, with a view, presumably, to deterring people from contributing to any new referendum campaign. That is not the kind of country we should be. I'll tell you what alarms me the most is how easy it is for any politician in Britain to get a cheer out of any audience, say on Question Time or any questions, by saying about virtually any subject, "This is too important to be a political football. Why don't we get the politicians out of the way? Why don't we just let the professionals get on?" What when those professionals then pursue an agenda utterly opposed by the public? If you were one of the people cheering on any questions, don't complain. The whole purpose of having elected ministers is to ensure that our permanent bureaucracy works for the general population rather than for itself. If Brexit achieves anything, it has to be this, that having got power back from Brussels, we don't leave it festering in Whitehall, we push it downwards and outwards to local government, or better yet, to individual citizens. We need to take this opportunity to restore honour and purpose and meaning to the act of casting a vote.